Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwantner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the pleasure of meeting with Irene Sewer. She's the Director of Field Development with Liberty Mutual, and Sharon Daniels. She's the President and CEO of Achieve Global. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, you're both sharing a passion for making salespeople more successful. Sharon, can you share with us on how sales leaders should think about people development?
Well, I think people development is one of the most critical things that sales leaders have to focus on. In the environment that we're living in with things changing so quickly, technology, more companies going global, it's so important to keep sales teams up to speed on what's changing, what's expected of the customers, how the customers' organizations are changing, and helping to support that. So as a sales leader, I can't think of anything more important than staying focused on the individuals on their team and helping them be successful.
So what are the two predominant change factors that people need to think about? Everybody talks about change, but what specifically?
Well, I'd start with the first one is technology. It has changed the way that people sell. Customers know now more about what they want to buy before they ever show up to ask a salesperson to help them. It used to be the day when you could spend a lot of time educating people about what your products and services brought and why you should want them. Now they come knowing what they want, and I think that technology piece and social media, learning more about your organization before they get there, has been the big changes.
Well, have you seen the same thing at Liberty Mutual?
I would say so. It's pretty similar. So customers are smarter, more savvy than ever before. There are numerous resources out there available for sales professionals. There's knowledge and information everywhere. So to get a salesperson to avail themselves of that kind of information, while they're still trying to sell, while they're still trying to own the customer experience, while they're still trying to meet the demands that the organization is placing on them, it's very important for them to be able to get that information when they need it, where they need it, in a way that they need it. And when you think about how from a learning and development standpoint, how you train these individuals, it's really important to make sure that you're embedding that learning into work so that it is a part of what they do, they are surrounded by it, and it is not an interruption.
Right. So in the past, we looked at success factors like knowledge, skills, and motivation. To what degree can you really change the motivational element to get people to perform better?
That's one of the most challenging things, and coaching from sales managers for their sales professionals is extremely critical. To have the manager involved, you will find that sales reps are generally more successful when their managers are very good coaches.
So, Sharon, it's already very difficult to step up from selling to managing, but there's another ladder. The next ladder is coaching. How do you prepare people?
Well, I think I'd start with the selection process. Oftentimes people are promoted because they were great salespeople, and they think, wow, if they can sell lots of revenue for our organization, they probably make a great sales leader. Not so many times. So being able to evaluate what makes an effective one and promoting the appropriate people, I think, is the first thing. Secondly, in terms of development, is making sure the organization has a consistent way of onboarding them and supporting them as they learn to be a sales leader, and providing metrics for them on how successful they are. And as Irene stated, I think we know that AEs, account executives, salespeople do a lot better when they have that kind of coaching. I think an organization does a lot better when it's a consistent way of providing that.
Right. I mean, how do you measure whether your coaching and development efforts actually have impact on the customer experience?
Yeah, that's a $10 million question. 20 million dollar question. So we focus on our customer satisfaction results. Right. We have particular metrics in place that we look for, that we measure against, and so when those change, when we move the needle on those, that tells us that certainly that some of the things that we're doing are working. Now, to tie it specifically to coaching or something else, it's very difficult. We look at it as a combination of things, a blended solution to impact customer satisfaction.
Well, thank you. We're going to continue our conversation with Sharon and Irene, where we talk about how to own the customer experience.